Everybody here, I thought we were going to have an intro here, that's why I decided to record so early on in the thing, but we
Welcome to
didn't.
Madden NFL 26. Before you take your first snaps, stop by the accessibility settings. Tweak the game so it's the perfect experience for you, and hit continue when you're all set.
Okay, so here we go.
Menu narration.
We are going to turn the music. We find the music. Where did it go? Sound see here. Broadcast music. Yeah, we just need the venue music off here. There we go. There we go. All the rest of it we're gonna do because we have we just want the menu music so we don't get copyright. Hopefully it wasn't on there long enough to get well, I'll take care of it anyways if I have to. Everything
Menu
has.
narration option is set to off.
Oops, sorry, hit the wrong thing.
Customize what your Madden experience will be. This is just a rough draft. You can come back and change these in the settings menu.
Okay. So we have on the experience, so we have Pro. And on the playing style is place and power. We need to change our settings. Let's go Dallas. Okay, so we'll put it on Pro, and then we'll put it on personal. Do we want to do it on the classic one that we've had? It says the power and accuracy are combined into a single meter. This option will not be available in competitive play. I don't know what that means. Then we have multimeter, which that's what we have for college football. Now, do they have a tap and tap? That's the question. Because we want to do tap and hold. We just want to see here for we'll leave it on classic, and if we want to change it, we can later on. Like they said, you can change it. Let's see here. We got placement and power enables you to have control over the placement and of the pass within a target area with precise control over passing strength, placement, and accuracy. We'll just do normally I do classic. I'm leaning towards classic. Replacement and power, the first or last one, not revamp. Disable skill-based passing feature. So if I want to change it, I can, but I think I'll go with classic, and then we'll go with simulation. We want authentic game style player ratings instead, so let's do that. See your surround sound system, headphones, external headphones, soundbar, TV speakers. What is that one? I don't know what that means. We'll just leave it there. Fair performance. Choosing the fair performance option ensures the highest possible frame rate. Yeah, we'll do that. I guess it's. Well, I don't think we need crossplay, so we're just gonna leave it as is. And Dallas is our favorite team, so I think. It usually says, can we change the quarter link? I guess we'll do this. Okay, that is weird. Okay. Um. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Set looks like it looks similar to Madden 25 for the PS5 when I did their free upgrade. Um. Okay. So here's the creation. Oh no, no, that's Talent Center. Uh, Talent Center. Because in this one, you were able to create a team and download them, but you were only able to use them in a online franchise mode. Will you be able to use them? Because it looks like what it looks like for college football. I was hoping that they can play these teams in their uh of course, I don't have any teams that I've created in Madden. Um, I'm gonna search for a team here. Search for SFL team. Let's say the St. Louis Bellhawks. Yeah, let's see here. This one is the most. So let's preview this one first before we do anything. I want to see if you download this team here, if we can play it and play now. Let's go and see before we download any more teams. Let's check something here. Players in uniforms. That's not what I want. Training camp, mini games, team practice, skills trainer. We have the creation zone, which has the creation center, which has a download center, edit rosters, players in uniforms, playbooks, button delete files, and then you have save files. Then you have Madden news, extras, settings, view accessibility. You have quick play, which is play now, Pro Bowl, and Superstar KO. I guess that's the that's the. I don't know what Superstar KO versus Super Regular Super. I don't know. Let's do play now. I want to see if you're able to. Ooh, you can. Let's see if you can. This is week 2 of the preseason. Can you? Yes, you can. Okay, so that's a good to know. So, let me go in here. We'll do an actual game. I just want to see if they have the team builder team in here and be able to play in the play now area or not. I'm looking for St. Louis Bellhawks. Apparently not. Okay, so we'll have to go franchise. New franchise. There it is. Weekly NFL roster. This is a roster from a specific week. Yeah, no, we want, yeah. Choose the current or previous NFL weeks to start in. Includes accurate player stats, records, and entries from chosen week. Okay, so now you can't do that. You have to. Okay. So, okay.
Choose which team you'll begin your franchise with.
Offense, defense, real life
The menu
coach.
on the left lets you adjust your league settings and where to start your franchise in the preseason, the regular season, or with a fantasy draft.
Okay, we're going to do the starting point as preseason. And we're going to do the league settings here where we are going to multimeter 6 minutes. No, we want 10 minutes per quarter so far. And then that's multimeter kick style. Classic. We'll go classic, and if we want to change it to multimeter, we can. We need the where it says tap and tap, or I wonder if when you do that. Hold on, let me say something. If you do if I do decide to do multimeter, does it have a tap and tap? Because that's what it has in college. I just didn't know if that was a Madden thing or not. We'll delete that team and team. Download it anyways, since we can't play them and play now. Well, we'll do classic, or we'll do this one. We'll try. We'll try. If we want to change it back to the other one, we will. So. See that's saved. Okay, that's good. Start playing. We'll go back and play an actual game. I just wanted to show you. There you go. There's the Rams one. Okay, I wanted to make sure that that was there. Then we have training camp, coach central, coaching carousel, firing, hiring. Status available this week. Coaching interview. Weekly strategies. Coach central, manage team, gym, and office. This one says relocate or rebuild. We're not going to do that yet. But I'll show you if we did. It would be relocate here and then rebuild there. So we're not going to do that. We're just going to leave it as is. Just going to make sure that it didn't. Yeah, it didn't. Rebuild same. Okay, yeah. So we're just leave it as is. I just wanted to make sure that that was the way it was. Training camp, play many games to improve your roster prior to the season. Okay, so we're gonna save that. We're not gonna go into that yet. That'll be a game tomorrow. we're gonna save it as a new one. We'll save it as NFL. The reason why I'm doing that is because we're gonna do other games as well on here. So yeah. Okay, so we're gonna go back out of that. Before we move on to anything here, I like the way it looks. Let's see here. We're going to go into Download Center, and then we're going to do into Download History. Oops. No, Load and Delete was what it was called. So, Load and Delete, I think, or is it Creation Center? Load and Delete, there you go. Okay. Okay. So I won't be creating any teams since you can't play them and play now. Yeah, alright. Fine. What's makes it different from... We will go back into the Rams one, but we are going to do... Which one do I want to do? I want to show you how you... First of all, let me show you how you change the broadcasters. I like this. Kind of reminds me of when you went to Sunday night, they had the Sunday Night Football stuff. That's kind of what it reminds me of, so... I think it was against the wind, I think. With the wind or against... I can't remember. It was kick. It was either with the wind or against the wind, I think, in college. And so that would be the same way you want to do it in the NFL. Hold on, let me make sure. Here it is. Um, sorry about that. So I think it was with or against the wind. I'm gonna go into. I'm gonna. I'm gonna go. We're gonna continue in here. It's just gonna. Uh. Settings. Now if we can find the with the wind. There we go. Okay. We're waiting for it. Oh, there it is. Tap and hold. Tap and tap. That's... Well, I don't know why I wasn't doing that in the first place. Anyway. Since we're on the classic, we'll just leave it as is, but Uh, Somebody said for College Football 2060 as a default for 7, and I will agree there for Madden as well for Madden and College Football 26, both. Just a little tidbit there for both games on one game. So I know I did the same thing on 26 College Football 26, but decided to do it again for Madden. Trying to think of Ball Hawk is on here or not. Yeah, they're on. Okay. Uh, Didn't Sister is on in this game, so that is good. You want to have these on in College Football 26 and Madden 26. It's going to help you in both games. So we're just trying to figure out if it was with the wind or against the wind. Let me see if that is showing here. Yep, there he is. Windows says 100%. So let me go back to here. I think it won't. Where was it? Oh, fudge. I know it was kick, and I don't remember if it was against the wind or with the wind. So here's yeah, switch the delays on slide here. That one. Okay, that's what you want. Okay. Okay. Um, we're gonna do 10 minutes. Well, I think it was with. I'm not sure if it was with the wind or against the wind. But I'm trying to get to that in the thing. So let me look at all the stuff I need to see. Fair team Cowboys, yes. I'll play like team specific. Getting teams off. Oh yeah, we want that off. If Alliance playbooks, this playlist will not be updated with new playbooks. These playbooks will not be updated with new plays and formations. Okay, so now we want that off. Pro simulation, 10 minutes play clock, on accelerating clock. We want that off. We want that off. Accelerating clock off. Okay, then you want to make sure these are all on here. Off flip, and all these are on, which they are by default. So I'm thinking it's with the wind, but it could be against the wind. We don't know. With the wind, I think. So kick, you want the best. Yeah, the best advantage if you're playing against the computer or another player. That's usually the best advantage. You know where you need to if you need to match a touchdown or a field goal, or if you can't, if you give them it's in the turn the ball over, it's fine. I think it's with the wind, but I'll know in a minute here. Okay, so it was wrong. It was against wind, so that was what it was. It was against wind. I don't need the explanation, but it was against wind. So kick off is your coin toss first choice, and against win is your second choice. That's what you want in here. Yep. All the other ones I'm going to leave as is. Now we're going to go back and show you something. We're going to select. We're going to play that Cowboys one, but we're going to show you something. It will stay that way for the entire thing. But I want to show you something. Here we go. So yeah, simulation, competitive, arcade, simulation. So you can change the game style at that point. Always leave it on simulation. Simulation, the authentic game style plays true to the player team ratings, penalties, injuries, and fatigues. If in real life, there is a potential to experience the unexpected. So that's what we want on simulation. And then we have exhibition, quick presentation, and Super Bowl. So you have counter, which what does that mean? Choose your broadcast for the type. So what that means is you can do Brandon Gunn, Charles Davis, K. Scott and Brock Keyword, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson, or randomize it. Or you can have a preset one. I don't know what broadcast, what Madden means. Oh, Madden means Brandon Gunn and Charles Davis. Okay. Okay, Madden, what does that mean? Just random? Or, okay, I don't know what Madden means. So if you wanted somebody else to do Sunday night or Thursday night football, like because Mike Tirico and Greg Olson are doing the well, at least Mike Tirico is. Mike Tirico is doing the first Thursday game of the season, so I didn't know you could do that. So I think we'll leave it at that. Cowboys, we'll see here. 6:30. That's a good time. Yeah, I think we'll leave it at that. And then, do I want him as a Giants? No. We're gonna come back here and we're gonna change the team. Who do I want Dallas to play? If I decide to change the passing style, I would. But right now, no, those Rams. I forgot who the Cowboys played first preseason game. Right there. Now you can mix and match. I'm gonna do this Thursday night thing, and then it's gonna be Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. So it is normally Brandon Gunn and Charles Davis, but this one we are gonna do Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with Dallas is a visiting team. Oops, there's the Rams. I don't know why I couldn't get that right. Okay. Where's the Cowboys? Oh, there's the Cowboys. Okay. There we go. Thursday night. And then we'll make sure it says my Greg Olson. And then we can go 6:30. It's an indoor stadium, I guess. Exhibition. Okay, yeah. Sorry, I was just seeing yeah, exhibition. That's fine. We'll do the other preseason one. We might do 2 versions of Dallas and the Rams in Dynasty mode and then play now, and then we'll do same thing for the Ravens and the Cowboys as well. But we're gonna leave it there. 6:30, Ram Stadium, like Trico and Greg Olson. Yep. Well, we're gonna let you listen into the game, and we might be back at the end of the. No, we'll just leave it at that, and so that's gonna do it for my portion of it. We will. In the franchise mode, you'll see the weekly recap. I don't think you'll have a weekly recap for exhibition. So that'll be you'll get to see that when I start the franchise mode, which will come Saturday. I say no, tomorrow. Tomorrow sometime. We don't know when. We'll just say it's tomorrow sometime. So we're gonna let you listen into this game. I may not do a whole game. Just depends. So just be aware of that. And we will be back tomorrow with a video. I may not talk during tomorrow's video. I might just go live and just listen into the commentary. So I will sign off for now, but the video will not be ending. I won't be talking on here. So enjoy the rest of the game, and we'll see y'all in the enjoy the rest of the video, and remember to join me tomorrow for the Rams and Cowboys in the franchise modes. So with the random announcers making it the same group, we just don't know. Until then, enjoy the game.
Welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Look there at spectacular SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Tonight, a good one in the NFC. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Los Angeles Rams. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. The Pro Bowler Brandon Aubrey has a set. Off we go from SoFi Stadium. And he is stopped. The Rams 25. Drive will begin then. The Rams once again led by Matthew Stafford at quarterback. First 12 years with Detroit, his 5th year with the Rams, including a Super Bowl championship, winning Super Bowl 56. The #1 overall pick, all the way back in 2009.
Stafford was one of those guys, Mike, that I think through the first half of his career was probably the most underappreciated quarterback in the entire league. The talent was always undeniable. But when he was constantly discredited for was just the fact that he was on some really bad teams that were left to play really irrelevant football down the stretch. Immediately changed that narrative the second he joined a championship roster. Now, he's just trying to see if he can add some more hardware to that resume and solidify that legacy even further.
Now a second down throw for Stafford. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike. Make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Open man, left side, he's got it. Call it a gain of 13. First down, LA. And the Rams, first down. First and 10.
This ain't what you want.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
We'll get him up 4 here as he is taken down. Ball placed at the 45 for second and 5.
Second and 6 at the 45-yard line.
On the give, it's Williams. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
He's going to have that first down. Gain of 6 as they convert on third down.
That's another Rams first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Williams. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A gain of 17 yards. Good for a Rams first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Second down and 3.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second down.
Here goes Williams. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. A lengthy opening drive. Now comes to this. It is third down. In motion, it's the tight end, Higbee. Throw on third down, Stafford. And he'll try to use that size and push him over, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. So on comes Joshua Carty to try this field goal. It'll be a 35-yard attempt. Carty's kick is good. And the Rams will take a 3-0 lead.
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Cowboys come out, and they are led out by Dak Prescott, as they have been for a decade. Wow. It's his 10th season as a Cowboy, 3-time Pro Bowler, who is now 32 years old.
Sometimes we can make NFL football so complicated, Mike. There's different schemes, the personnel, different approaches to how to play the game. But when it all comes down to it, the best teams in the league, they simply just find a way to win. It might look different week in and week out. It might take 40 passes or it might take 40 runs. It could be a shootout or a slugfest. It doesn't matter. They are comfortable operating in all situations, and And all you got to do, like Al Davis said, just win, man.
It's going to be third. They need one.
It's a gain of 6. And it's third down.
They'll let the fullback try to push the pot. That's going to be pretty close. Looked at first glance that he had it in. He does. First down.
First down, Dallas.
Fullback dive. I'm not sure last time I saw a fullback dive. Like, it's kind of a lost art nowadays. But, hey, 3rd and 1, it can still be so effective, especially if you have the right guy at the position. Play call, good execution, and that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ballgame. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back. Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Open man. Downfield. It is Adams. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 23 yards. First down, L.A. Play action now for Stafford. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
We've been here so many times, and we still stand in awe at the size of this place. We're at AT&T Stadium. Welcome to Arlington, Texas. Tonight, we have ourselves a preseason clash between the Baltimore Ravens and the Dallas Cowboys. With Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. Happy to welcome you to week 2 of 3 here in the preseason. Man, this is the week, Brock, where a lot of players, they're not just fighting their opponents out there anymore, but they're fighting each other for the roster spots remaining as we look ahead to the final week of the preseason.
Yeah, that's well said, Kate. And every coach will say the same thing across all 32 teams. Don't count numbers.
Yeah.
Don't look around the room.
Yeah.
Don't look at anybody else. Just worry about doing your job. But when you're outside the top 40 or so, you know you're on the bubble. Your performance in this game really matters.
So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
Kate, he just continued showing he can run anywhere and anytime he wants, including to nearly a 3rd MVP award. I led the 4,000-yard passing season, and sure, 45 total touchdowns now. Now it's just getting back to that elusive Super Bowl for the Ravens.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Play action now with Jackson. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
First down, Ravens.
Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Finds his man. It's Rashad Bateman. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
The dawn of a new season brings the dawn of a new era for this franchise. There's a new coach in charge, tasked with guiding this team to the peak of the NFL. For someone with dreams of reaching Canton, this first day and their first interview will set the stage for a career to come.
to one of the league's biggest and brightest venues, SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Tonight, we'll get a prime-time preseason matchup between the Dallas Cowboys and the Los Angeles Rams. Alongside Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. And finally, Brock, we can say it. Football is